9 rappers that are richer than you think. Most rappers claim that they do it for the love and not for the money, but the truth is no one wants to be broke. The music industry is worth billions of dollars, but only to artists who have perfected the art of harnessing its fruits. Most artists will rap about how rich they are, the cars, the houses, and the jewelry, while others opt to keep a low profile. However, this doesn't mean that the ones rapping about wealth have it, and those who don't are broke. In this video, we will show you 9 rappers that are actually richer than you may think. Who do you think they are? Keep watching to find out. You will be amazed by at least 4 of them. Let's get it on. Ludacris, $25 million. Get Back rapper Christopher Brian Bridges, better known as Ludacris, is an American rapper and actor known for his chopper-style free flow and insanely angled haircuts. The 42-year-old rapper rose to fame in the early 2000s under his record label DTP, but in recent years, Luda's musical lights have dimmed, but not his bank account. The rapper took a career turn to focus more on acting and has featured in numerous box office hits, such as the Too Fast, Too Furious franchise, Hustle and Flow, and Crash. His exploits on the screen have also seen him bag numerous awards, including a Screen Actors Guild Award and a Critics' Choice Movie Award. Through his album sales and movie appearances, Ludacris has a decent net worth of $25 million. Not so bad for a rapper who hasn't released an album in ages. Tyga, $6 million. For a rapper who people claimed is broke, $6 million and counting is quite a feat. The 30-year-old Compton rapper is one of the most talented artists in hip-hop. Apart from filling the speakers with his pristine lyricism and contagious flow, Tyga is also a singer, songwriter, actor, and television personality. During the early days of his career, he operated as an independent artist, meaning he banked all the proceeds from his music sales. He was later signed to Young Money Entertainment, founded by the legendary Grammy Award-winning rapper Lil Wayne. Apart from music, Tyga operates a clothing store in Los Angeles called Last Kings. He reportedly spent $120,000 on the store's interior decor alone. Tyga has also made appearances in movies like Barbershop: The Next Cut, Scream, and Once Upon a Time in Venice. Did you know that the name Tyga stands for Thank You God Always? Well, if you didn't, now you know. Pitbull, $90 million. Armando Christian Perez, better known as Pitbull or simply Mr. Worldwide, is one artist adored and hated in equal measure. While his critics claim he's not an authentic rapper, Pitbull enjoys a huge fan base, especially in his native South American continent. He has been in the game for long and has managed to accumulate quite a fortune. No doubt, Mr. Worldwide is a cheeky artist, extremely notorious for his expressive style of music and neatly tucked suits. It would be hard to believe Pitbull's net worth is actually nearing $100 million. The Miami Live and Die singer hasn't found success in music alone. He has been endorsed by some of the biggest brands around thanks to his appeal to millions of fans worldwide. He has worked with brands like Dr. Pepper, Bud Light, Boost Mobile, and Kodak, to name just a few. He also has his own fragrance line, Pitbull Man and Pitbull Woman, which he launched in 2013. In 2015, he launched Pitbull's Globalization radio channel and founded a record label called Bad Boy Latino together with Diddy. He has majority stakes in the Voli vodka line as well. It's high time we respect Mr. Worldwide. Rick Ross, $40 million. You don't get to be called boss if you don't boss around. Ross is undoubtedly one of hip-hop's kings. The Maybach music boss may seem like an ordinary rapper to anyone financially, but don't get it twisted, the boss is ballin' for sure. He is estimated to be worth unscathed $40 million. Ross is a big fan of sleek rides. A look at his driveway will awaken envy in anyone who is not a fan of his music. He also owns the biggest home in the entire rap community. Rick Ross has sold millions of albums in his long and glittering career, but not all his wealth comes from record sales. He runs his record label that has signed big names like Meek Mill and Wale. In 2012, Ross purchased a 10,000 square foot waterfront mansion in Florida for $5.2 million. In 2014, he splashed another $5.8 million on a 58,000 square foot, 109-room mansion outside Atlanta. This massive property sits on a staggering 235 acres of land. Ross is also endorsed by brands such as Bel Air and MCOG e-cigarettes. For those hoping Ross will blow his money fast, I honestly think he won't. Wiz Khalifa, $60 million. Wiz. Where do we even start? Should we say he is the most tattooed or the most stoned rapper? I'm kind of spoiled for choices here. Cameron Jabril Thomas, identified by his fans as Wiz Khalifa, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and actor. The black and yellow trendsetter is arguably one of the most loved rappers of his generation. Initially, everyone thought he was the come-and-go type of artist, but his longevity has put his critics to shame. Apart from selling millions of albums and singles, Wiz has been a very vocal proponent of marijuana, and he claims to spend an upward of $10,000 a month on it. He even commercialized his love for the pot by starting up a Tay-K, Khalifa Kush company, which distributes marijuana across the states that allow its usage. The 32-year-old father of one is doing just fine, much better than what a majority expected him to do. Lil Uzi Vert, $17 million. Lil Uzi is one of the modern hip-hop rappers taking the airwaves by storm. He has had a varied career, and despite being only 26 years old, he attempted to retire from music in 2019 when he was just 25, but later made a blazing comeback after signing with Jay-Z's Roc Nation. Real name Samir Woods, the American rapper, singer, and songwriter is characterized by his numerous facial tattoos, facial piercings, eccentric hairstyles, and androgynous fashion. One may think Lil Uzi is one of those artists struggling to make ends meet, but no, he is doing really well financially. He is worth a cool $17 million, which is much more than the value of established names such as Shaggy, Sean Paul, and Neo. Uzi makes most of his money from music sales. He was the most followed artist on SoundCloud in 2016. He charges an upward of $60,000 per show, and considering he does lots of tours, this alone makes him pretty much bankable. In the previous year alone, Forbes reports his music was streamed 3.5 billion times, making him the fourth most consumed artist globally. It would have surely been a career suicide to quit music for Uzi. J. Cole, $117 million. Jermaine Lamar Cole, better known as J. Cole, is undoubtedly one of the most authentic rappers around. He has loyal fans and is known for surprising his ardent music consumers with surprise albums. Despite being on the low, not rapping about his cars and money, J. Cole is one of the richest rappers today. He's a private guy, meaning his moves aren't smart and sleek. Cole makes most of his money from tours, which he reportedly charges 6 figures per stop. In 2015, Cole banked a staggering $20.4 million from tours alone. In 2017, he banked $35.6 million and $26.9 million in 2018, this time not doing any shows in Europe. His 2018 album, KOD, broke Apple Music streaming records. Cole's album amassed an unbelievable 64.5 million streams in 24 hours. He also boasts about 20 million monthly listeners on Spotify alone. He is also endorsed with sportswear giants Puma and also runs his fashion brand called Dreamville. Cole is surely on his way to achieving legendary status. Chamillionaire, $50 million. In the 2000s, Chamillionaire literally rented the airwaves with his hit single, Ridin'. The song was so huge that fans started comparing him to the legendary Eminem and 50 Cent, both of whom were doing extremely well at the time. But Hakeem Sariki didn't fully quench the thirst of his newly acquired fans. His career took a sharp nosedive, and he completely went off map musically. Behind the scenes, the Ridin' rapper wasn't on Slumberland. In fact, he was making serious money moves. He slowly metamorphosed from a rapper to a budding entrepreneur. He is currently worth a wobbling $50 million thanks to his elite business acumen. He has several investments under his belt. Firstly, he owns his own record label, a car customizing company, a modeling company, and an online company called Maker Studios. Chamillionaire invested $1.5 million on Maker Studios, but later reaped about $20 million after Disney acquired the company in a sale that closed at $500 million. He has since stepped back from music to put more focus on his entrepreneurial career, which as you can see, is doing perfectly okay. Chance the Rapper, $25 million. Chance has proven that for artists to achieve mainstream success, they don't have to be signed to a record label. He is probably the biggest independent artist in hip-hop at the moment. Between 2017 to 2019, Chance made $50 million, making him one of the world's highest-paid artists. He has collaborated with the industry's biggest acts, including Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, Madonna, and Busta Rhymes. Chance also runs his apparel company, famed for producing his signature 3 hats. He has running deals with Apple and Kit Kat. This ensures all his musical proceeds head to his bank account. Chance literally took his chance and ran away with it. Did you enjoy our video? Which rapper in the video surprised you the most? Well, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share, and turn on the notification button. Let us know what you think by leaving a comment in the comment section below.